What's cooking, Dr. Nani? So this is minced meat or ground beef if you're Canadian. I mixed in some onions and spices, pepper, curry powder, and it's going to be part of the filling for meat pie. Yes, so we're baking meat pies today. These are the potatoes that will also be part of the filling. We don't have any carrots, and I'm not going to the shops just for that, so we're going to do without. But if you have carrots, please add them in because they're very healthy, right? But the onions makes up for that because I put lots of onions. And next is my pastry. We're going to make the pastry ourselves. So we got flour. This is self-raising. You don't need self-raising. You need plain flour. I bought a whole bag of self-raising. And you need some fat, right? Any fat is okay. There's no preference. We just bought whatever is not too expensive in the store. And I've used this before for that cake that everyone loved. The cake got 1.6k reviews. It was a good cake. I'm going to melt the fats in the microwave because it's very hot. You see, I'll be here all day, which I don't have time for. So I'll melt it in there just a few seconds. And then I'll add it to the flour. From what I recall from my Nigerian chef or my Nigerian tutor, not Mrs. Oniwinde this time, it was a ratio of 1:1 fat to flour. My son found another recipe on online, but I'm just going to go with what I know, right? Since he's not even ready to start. So the butter, you can see I didn't leave it in that long, so please don't let children do this in super fire. I don't want any microwave fires. It's literally so that it's softer, because the work is to use your fingers and work the flour, work the butter, the fat through the flour until it's like fine breadcrumbs. So this is the flour. So I just mix that 1:1 ratio, but just feeling it, it feels a little bit oily. So I think I'm going to add a bit more flour. This is where, you know, it's good to follow recipes, but sometimes it doesn't always go to plan, eh? So you just add a bit more. So I'm going to add a bit more flour just to make it a little less sticky, so that when I'm rolling out the pastry, I'll get the consistency I want. So add the potatoes in, and we're going to add the minced meat as well. So the minced meat is all cooked. You don't have to cook it completely, but you're still going to bake it. Well, I just did it that way. All mixed. So this is a pie filling. So you've got to make sure that the filling tastes nice, because you can't open the meat pie and put the spices in afterwards. So we've mixed it. Now I'm going to taste. Nice. So my assistant is rolling the pastry. We're going to get it to be nice, a nice texture, and to be thin enough so you can have a lovely crust. So we're going to cut out the shape. We want the pies to have I'm going to use a circular thing. So it's just going to cut out little circles, and we're going to fold them so you have that meat pie shape. I can't remember what the meat pie shape is. What's the meat pie shape? And we'll continue the same. So now I'm adding the mix to the pie. So you don't want it to be too full. Put it on the pie, and then we're going to fold it over. So now it's just going to fold it over. So that's how you get that meat pie shape, which I still haven't. What is this meat pie shape called? If you know the answer, put it in the chat. Tell me what the meat pie shape is called. Okay, so we have another one. This is what happens when you put too much filling. So the pastry is cracking, but it doesn't matter, it's homemade baking. So we're not selling this, it's for our own consumption. We should still eat it. Okay, well done. And then now he's going to put some egg wash. He's demonstrated the folding to give you the meat pie shape, which you're going to tell me what it's called. It's part of an interactive audience. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, so we can show you more things to do with your children, and homemade cooking, which will keep your children healthy. At least you know what's going into this one. Okay, so you have a number of that one. So we're just going to put the egg wash on top. So that what that does is he sealed it with a knife, and the egg wash is just to give it that nice shiny. Yeah. Some people have this brush, so he's just put it on top and sort of spread it on. You got it, right? So we'll show it to you when it's all baked. We're going to bake in the oven.
Egg wash
Do it for about half an hour because they're not very big pies.
Now they're ready to eat. Bon appetit.
That I've gotta make a change. I don't care if I break, at least I'll be feeling something. Just okay, it's not enough. Help me fight through nothingness.